And these players have been to enough tournaments, right? They know what's good for them.
Indeed they do. So it is time for the pistol run of Overpass G2, starting on the T side. NaVi will be defending to kick things off, and Seas has picked himself up a defuse kit and a high explosive grenade. NBK and Body, both with Molotov.
That bomb is now ticking away. So many opponents, not enough time, not enough bullets, and that will be the round there for the NaVi side. But G2 did secure a bomb plant, so there is that as consolation.
Let's see what G2 choose to do. The eco is not guaranteed. You do see the odd force buy after planting, trying to take teams by surprise and break their money before it even begins. Nothing purchased by G2 just yet, as you can see from this camera overlay. Very much needed to keep the viewers connected to the commentators. Thank you very much, PGL. Not much invested by G2, and you can't fault them for it. Again, we do expect the French to be very fast and very sharp with the edge shots when the time comes. But for now, it's the odd pistol here and there, and a flashbang onto Shocks.
G2 not really able to be in a position in a round like this to get much done. They've opted to go for that full save, get themselves the AKs in the third round, as opposed to I mean, some teams actually do like to get a bit crazy, maybe get an AK on a player, go for some kind of weird half buy or even a full buy in a situation like this. But indeed, G2 going for just the Glocks, single P250 on Shocks. He's got a flashbang as well. Really an amazing result here would be a bomb plant. They don't really have much stopping power with these weapons that they're currently holding, so can't really expect too much in the way of frags. And I don't think this is going to go too well. Not a great start here for G2. It is a brief affair, perhaps. Oh, Apex finding his way around the side. Almost getting a kill there. Bit scary, but everything will be okay. 5 players left alive for NaVi.
Have to respect how slow he was with that Glock, trying to do as best he could, especially with aim punch. And on a round like that, from certain distances, you may require 3 headshots with the Glock to find a kill. Anyway, enough about Glocks. We have the buy coming out, the AKs coming out. Apex going for a Galil, which will allow him to get full grenades for his team, so he may be key to the execution of this round. Will Apex be? Well, we'll find out if he will be. Shocks is normally the lurker towards the B bomb side. Often you'll find G2 going 1 and 4, mostly 1B, 4A, but sometimes it can spin around, and that can mean trouble for the B players. Speaking of B players, Seas has been flashed into short B, and he's seen that nobody's there for the time being. And he'll hold an angle towards sandbags. Simple moving up long, Guardian rotating towards the B bomb site, it seems. So NaVi trying to stay a step ahead, but they don't have too much information just yet.
It's going to be quite scary. Simple has to be cautious. Staying out there for another one, though, will be the play that will take him down eventually. Apex with the frag is... There's plenty of space for G2 to work with, and time also to spare as they make their presence known on the map towards Toilet's position onto that A site. It has been reinforced actually by NaVi. Despite being a man down, they've responded by leaving just Seized alone with the UMP on B, and focusing their defensive efforts here towards this A site. And it looks like it's a good call, because here comes the G2 army, and the army's far not really having much success. They have been battered, and there's nothing that remains.
It's a very good start from NaVi. Only Simple to fall, and he was at the point of no return and chose to stand his ground. So props to him for that. Getting some kills, Simple indeed. He is 7 for 2 in 3 runs, so he is not off to a terrible start by any means. Flamey around Optimus, getting the kill on NBK, and delivering more afterwards. I don't know if he knew anything about that kill onto Shocks, but not going to care as long as they win the round. 3-0, G2 on the pistols, but indeed that loss bonus will rise pretty quickly at this point. Making their way through the playground are the thugs on the T side. Playground long abandoned by children at this point. It's a nice opening kill from NBK.
Well, what do you say about that one? Bye-bye seized. He has been erased. Apex looking to do the same, looking to get a long-range shot there. That's going to whiff, but it was a bit scary. Simple feeling the presence now and falling. Perhaps, well, I was going to say perhaps falling back, but he's going to retake the same position, picking up a kill. Bit of extra damage done to body. Simple fears not. And he's, wow, reading this play really well. I wonder if the T's will actually hear him taking that damage and understand that he is actually pushing the flank.
He almost had a meeting with Shox there. He's rotating through T-Spawn, but he knows he's on the rotation. He may get taken down in the back, or will he? Nope. And he knows the last player is rotating through T-Spawn. Simple, completely ready for it. Omnipresent is Mr. Simple, adding to his tally, 12 for 2. And that's great to see one of the most explosive players in Counter-Strike, never mind NaVi. Look at that ADR, man. Through the roof.
Great performance there. And I mean, a lot of this is the thing with Simple too. Like you wouldn't necessarily expect a play like this because, you know, what if they are just holding position? You know, what if that is the case? Then he's going to push in, be out of position against pistols with a rifle. That's not a good position to be in. But that's Simple for you. He's going to take risks. He's going to, I guess you said, James, be explosive and make plays you want to count for. That's the danger that he brings. And he is a player that has essentially been the reason teams have gotten to the finals of majors before. A big part, at the very least, with that skill of his.
But with the teammates he has and the coordination they should have by now, he won't have to do the heavy carrying. Guardian missing a shot earlier on. That was a fairly simple shot for him, but we'll see if he can pick things up later on. A minute 10, nobody down just yet. Lacking grenades on the G2 side. Kenny's on the AWP. AWP, Sam's Kevlar, which we haven't mentioned just yet. Also for the peak. It seems his, oh, what a great flash. I was wondering if that would come in, and it did, but doesn't yield any results. I don't know if he saw, he would have seen 2 plays on his radar. No bomb, however. So what is the read from NaVi? They've left C's alone towards B. Everybody else is stacked A.
Now, once again, the right response here from NaVi. Shoring up that defense this time. Not the same result. Shox opening up onto Guardian now as Apex creeps forwards. There's a very important fact there from Flamey. Has to do more though. It's a great angle there from as they line up. Flamey with 2, and now Edward comes in to try to finish off the remainder. Just Kennyus with 13 health and an AWP. What's he going to do in this situation? A quick frag for him. He's found one. Now he's got just one more player to go. Seized coming in from A-Long. It's going to be a very tough situation from Kenny. How could he possibly predict where Seized will arrive onto the A-bomb site from? Waiting patiently now for Seized to rear his head, but it's only one bullet that needs to be connected now to take down Kenny as he can't possibly be caught off guard. He's taking a good position to do that. Oh, so quick! And that's what you love to see from Kenny S with the AWP.
Great performance from Kenny. And it's rare when he's not consistent with high-level plays like that. So quick indeed. Swipes as he gets the scope out, then finishes off the rest of the aim as he swipes for the shot, minimizing the distance beforehand.